Little Caesars changed the game, bro.
They did.
Little Caesars changed. That's the most shot shit.
Hey, Chewy Blood. They want you on the podcast, bro. Look, he Mexican, bro. You gotta put him on.
Am I interrupting your depression? I'm sorry.
This week's episode of The Voice Party is brought to you by Big Boy Raps. Get your car wrapped by some of the most experienced and skilled in the Bay. Big Boy Raps, where the big boys play.
Welcome to the Voice Party Podcast. I am your host, Corday Snell, and with me I have
Joaquin.
Black Joaquin.
Yes or no?
Yes, I said Joaquin. Like I said into the mic. Y'all didn't hear it?
And next to him we have
JD.
JD Araña. Hell yeah.
Always fucks up the last name, but it's all good.
We know you for
You say Araña, that's Spider.
Okay.
Just call me Spider.
JD Spider. JD Spider.
I'm moving to LA, so I'm rocking the LA hat.
Okay, for sure. That's what's up, man. I'm gonna eventually move there too. And then with us we got Phil on the ones and twos doing the film and everything, you know.
What's cracking, crackers?
And with us we got a very special guest. I've known this dude for about 13 years. We could have carpooled together, but I decided not to. Please introduce yourself.
What's up, yo? My name's what camera am I supposed to look at?
Just whatever, dude. Just talk.
Look at Corday. Look at Corday.
Hey, my name's Edgar Vega. What else would you like me to say?
I don't know. Where you from, man?
Oh, I'm from Oakland. I'm a filmmaker.
Yeah.
I currently reside in the city of Hercules that you also live in.
Yeah.
Never could have gave me a ride.
Really could have gave you a ride,
establishment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, how would you get back? Because he's hosting the rest of the day.
How many pods you got?
We got about 2 more.
I already know you guys always got like a different guest with you. Guest hosting, baby. I'll be here. Come on, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
I'm here.
Okay.
I got my homemade cold brew.
We outside.
I'm here.
We got Brown Corday in the building now.
We about to say
same energy.
I got
the
no
same
babies
guy.
here today.
Exactly. Oh shit, kid free today?
Kid free.
Oh, that's why you trying to hang out.
When you got back-to-back kids, you got 2 kids, bro.
Come to the show tonight, then.
Okay, I can't do that. Hey, no, give me the details. What's up?
I'll tell you about it after the show. You coming?
Okay.
Nah, probably not.
Why not?
Somebody go to Punchline?
Okay, that makes sense.
I'll tell you this.
Okay.
What's his name? Jesus?
Yeah.
One of the guys that you guys would associate with.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Christ. Okay.
No, not just. But,
sorry, you need to specify. There's like,
but you know, because I work in film, I work in TV.
Oh, Jesus Cruz.
And I always tell him like I'd be like, hey, hit me up on the weekend, and then he would make some projects on the weekend, like shorts and also funny bits and shit like that. And then I'd be like, I can't, bro. Just because, like, on the weekends, that's dad time.
Oh,
you know, and I feel so bad.
He wanted you to work on his project.
Yeah, I would have been down to do his project.
Shit.
It was a couple times, a few years back.
I didn't know you knew. I didn't know you knew him. Okay.
Everyone knows Jesus.
That's true. It's a small. It's a small community.
I think I met him through you.
Oh, you did.
Dude, how do you know?
Yeah.
Just like
Cycling back,
shit.
man.
I forgot about that. You worked on the announcement.
Yes.
That's where we met.
Oh yeah, correct.
That's where I met you.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. Holy. How long ago was that? 2018.
Yeah, that was about 2018.
I was in the scene, right? And he told me to get emotional. I got emotional. Remember that? I got emotional for that scene. You don't remember, huh?
No.
And then I just remember they didn't use any of that footage.
That's okay, because when we made our movie, I told you to lose weight, and you didn't do that either.
I stayed in character. Bro.
Exactly.
The method, man. It's method.
Hey, I did watch the movie, man. Congrats, guys. That's a lot. You know,
that was
put out a feature out there.
Thank you.
You know that.
Part
that
2 is Corday.
Struggling. Yeah. Exactly.
Fucking Barney out here.
Yeah.
Come on.
Hey man, I love the colors. You know I rock the colors, man. I'm all about it. You know this. When
I
you
could
got
never
dark,
lose you in a crowd.
Yeah, hey, that's true. And also, the funny thing about it, I went to the Giants game yesterday, and it's always funny. Every time we go somewhere with a big crowd, he usually uses me to help get through. He was like, "Hey, Corday, we gotta get the fuck up out of here." I'm like, all right, just stick behind me, dude. And he just pushes me and just uses me like as a battering ram through the fucking crowd. We get out there.
He's like bigger.
That's what I never get. He uses me like, like he always uses me though.
Just like
It looks like both of you could do that. Like I said earlier, you guys
we
look
never
like,
switch off.
You guys look like a tag team.
Yeah, he literally goes to me. He's like, Cordy, I need you, and I'm like, you a lineman too, dude? He's like, nah, but you gonna help us get through, dude. I'm like, yo,
I'm the slightly obeser Dudley bro, because one was like white and the other
one was black. Yeah.
There were a heck of more Dudleys in ECW. It was like Dances with Dudley, the Native American Dudley. There was Sign Guy Dudley. There was Big DICK Dudley. There was like a Japanese Dudley at one point. Yeah. You know, it was a heck of them.
Bro, you're gonna make me go down.
You're the
YouTube
lost Dudley, man.
Dude,
rabbit hole.
Oh,
you the Aztec Dudley, is what you?
I be doing that all the time, dude. Like I'll go on. I just went on a mafia rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I was just looking at mafia videos and crime scenes and shit.
Yeah.
And then that sparked looking at how to make certain pastas.
Big pastas?
Yeah, like I didn't know all these levels of pastas that there was, like all these different recipes. That was just spaghetti. Stupid. But,
was this 4 a.m.?
Nah, this was like daytime at work.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hope my employer doesn't hear that. But
Even better, dude.
Former employer.
tell the listeners what you do, man.
Oh, what I do?
Because that's where we met.
Oh, right, yeah. Wait, on the streets?
Wait, what year did we meet?
I'm just like,
what was I wearing?
I work in TV and film. I've been in it for about 7 years now. What I do right now is I work in locations. So pretty much I scout, I manage.
Oh shit!
I'm the liaison between the places you want to be at and the crew members, and I'm the one that tells people
so
no.
You get the shots, like where the shot's gonna be, right?
Oh yeah. I was like shots. I was like COVID.
no. Like the shots where
it's all planning. It's all like logistics. It's good. It's like troubleshooting. Sometimes not the best troubleshooting.
What does that mean exactly? I'm kind of confused. I thought you were a camera guy.
I'm the camera guy?
Yeah.
I work in okay. So
sorry, I'm confused. My bad. Explain that to someone who doesn't know about filmmaking. Like,
let me speak to your stupid ass.
To our listeners.
So listeners, let me think it.
Say it as dumb as possible.
Yeah,
okay,
dumb it down.
You want to film out a coliseum?
Yeah.
You want to film a baseball scene?
Right.
I find that baseball stadium to film at.
Got it. See
I
how
take
easy
the pictures.
See
I
how
give
easy
you the
that
options.
was.
I'm like, you like Oakland Coliseum.
Oh yeah.
You like Oracle.
Right.
What's your budget?
For sure.
Oh, you got $15. Then shit, we going to Lefty Gomez Field and Rodeo, baby.
Richmond High School.
Exactly.
Who you know there? It's honestly
that's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's also about connections. Like, who do you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In order to make these things happen, because like randomly, let's say, I worked on a TV show. You guys know Boots Riley?
Yeah.
He did Sorry to Bother You and stuff.
Yes.
Like that. So I worked on his latest TV show, and we were filming in downtown Oakland and stuff like that. And when it comes to logistics, it's like, how do you make people say yes to like disturbing their peace? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like we're filming all night, doing riot scenes and banging on shit and blowing shit up. And it's just like, then that's when it comes in. Oh, I know fucking little Susie who owns that flower shop. So I'll be up to her and be like, hey, just know if you have any concern, hey boo, if you have any concerns, like holler at me. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then relationships really matter because then they can trust you, because especially like in this world that I work in is dominated by Caucasian people. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when they come into the community, they don't fucking know how to talk to people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so
you know what I mean?
Especially in these neighborhoods like East Oakland or whatever. Yeah,
they come in and they're just like,
what is it, the cops?
Yeah, and it's just like, you speak to people the same way you speak to anyone else. It doesn't change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That level of respect always needs to be carried, but it's also good that you're from that community.
I had that when I did a film with this filmmaker in Oakland, where we were filming in East Oakland, and they're not from here, they're from another country, the filmmakers. But then the guy comes out, he's looking at us, and then the filmmaker's like, oh, watch out for that guy. I'm like, he's just in his yard looking at us. He approached us. It's like, ¿qué están haciendo? It's like, estamos haciendo una película. Like, I told him we're making a movie. Like, oh, qué chido. All right. Oh, you want a beer? Like, no, I'm good. And then it was good after that. It's like, you need, especially if you're filming somewhere where like people are living.
Make the connection, break the ice.
There you go.
Yeah, especially break the ice. Like, that's the thing, is like, sometimes oversee them. They look down on them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they don't need to know. I'm like, nah, talk to the fucking neighbor.
Exactly.
See what's up. Oh, we're blocking your parking because we're bringing out 30 trucks.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me get you a parking space. Or like, you want to. The impact that we make in a community, we want to minimize it as much as possible.
We're filming a fight scene and they don't know what's going on. They just come out. They come out strapped.
That's the thing. We're gonna blow shit up. We're gonna shoot in the air. You know, it might be an everyday thing, but
some years ago, when we were making Snipe Hunt 2. There was a lady, we were filming in a park, and there was a lady who lived next to the park, and she came out, I think our first night shooting, was like, hey, what's going on here? I just want to know. And so she was concerned, and we told her what we were doing. She said, oh, that's fine. Just do me a huge favor. You know, from here on out, next time you come and you film, just let me know that you're here so I won't get confused and call the police. I think someone else that we were shooting with was like, well, why should we care about it? I was like, look, it's about being nice and making connections. And she was she's probably head of the neighborhood watch. And like, it's a good idea to be friendly when people reach out to you.
Well, cops show up and then you don't have a permit, then you're really fucked.
Yeah. I think I got her like some
student film.
I think I left some like.
Oh, it's student film.
I think it's a thank you. I left some chocolate or something like that on her doorstep one day, just to thank you from IOP Video or Frosted Mini Fears, because that meant a lot. You know, her not calling the cops on us meant everything in the world.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. You say student film.
Bro, you know, sometimes
we're students of the game.
Okay, I'm working on you guys know A24?
Yeah.
Oh, yo, I love them.
Okay,
You're working on A24 film?
I am. I don't want to because I'm on paternity leave. Okay, so I just had a baby,
place.
right? I just had a baby.
Give him my
Congratulations.
And thank you. And
congrats. On
Mama, she was just like, it's been hard because I started the Boots Riley show the day that the baby was born.
Shit.
Like, I was working on a TV show in Santa Cruz, and I literally bolted my ass to the city to go deliver a baby. And then I was running off like 36 hours no sleep. So I'm over there waiting for them to like sedate her, and I'm like, y'all gotta sedate me too. Fuck, I'm about to knock out. Let's go. Get this baby out. And they put you in all these little dumbass rooms.
You're asking the doctor, can we rush this?
Hey, bro,
can we hurry it along? I have a gig.
Pull it out, dude.
5 o'clock.
I fucking had
Adam Sandler's waiting for me.
So I just, you know, and they always put you in all these random ass rooms that are hella uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, any room's uncomfortable for big ass people, but like one that has like one chair, bro, give me the one with the bed.
Yeah.
You know, and
big enough for you to lay down too.
Yes. And it was a process, but it was a beautiful process. But literally, as I'm falling asleep, I get an email. They're like, yay, today's your first day. Here's your assignment. And I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? And yeah, it's been nonstop hustle. So, you know, for my sanity and the sanity of, you know, our son's mother and everything, we're just like, you got to take paternity leave.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with it. You know, I was working on, is that my phone? Yeah. Okay, I was working on a movie, and that took 2 months. And then I was working on,
you did Matrix too, right?
I did, but that was pre-pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
I was working on Blind Spotting, the new season.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Boots thing.
So there is a new season coming out.
Yes.
You heard it here first on The Voice Party, folks.
Well,
season 2?
It's already announced, right?
Season 2 or season 3?
Season 2.
Okay, cool.
But it's announced already, right?
Yeah, I'm not out here trying to break no NDAs, bro. Don't come after me.
I hadn't heard. So I just, I was still.
No, yeah.
Everything that I divulge here, I think is safe.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
For me to say. If not, I'll be unemployed.
Because I follow Raphael on Instagram, and last thing I remember him saying was, "We'll let you know. We're still waiting to hear back." So. You know.
Really?
But that was months ago when the first season wrapped.
Yeah.
He hasn't gotten the memo.
No, you're in the clear.
He hasn't been sleeping.
He's in the clear. I saw the announcement. It was about a month ago. This season was happening, and then they was already doing it. So yeah, that's good. But he didn't post it on his page. So I went to his page immediately. He didn't post shit about it either. But I was like, okay, it was announced. Like a guy who was like, he's like, it's coming
Came in with coffee too, so I know you're tired.
Dude, I got off set around 3 a.m.
Dang.
So that's why I was just like. Yesterday, I was like scared that I was gonna oversleep, and I'm just like, yo, where the fuck's the address? Like, where am I supposed to go to? So like logistically, I'm trying to prep myself for the next day, and then that's when
Edgar, you're having another baby. Like, oh no.
I'm done.
Snip, snip.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
After this Roe vs. Wade shit, bro, I'm gonna snip myself, dog.
Yeah.
I think we should all, man. Let's do it together as a group.
I don't have kids yet. I don't have kids yet.
No?
Yeah.
So two is it, huh? Two is it?
I think it's a wrap, bro. It takes a lot, especially in this job industry where, you know, we work minimum 12-hour days up until 20 days. Yeah. You know what I mean? 20 hours. So it's like, you see how fucking tired I'm? Like 20 days. 20 hours. 826, 869.
How many hours do you work a day? 20 days.
20 days. 20 days. Like what? Straight?
You know how you know I'm either drunk or I'm exhausted?
Yeah.
I just yell out, "I'ma shit myself." That's how you know.
I've been there. I'm like, okay, Edgar's drunk.
And then he shit himself?
Nah, he never did. He just like, oh snap, where's the bathroom? I'm like,
that's why he pushes you to.
Yeah. He's
like, in the bathroom.
Help me! I'm gonna shit on myself. I'm like, Edgar, calm the fuck down.
Guide me.
Hey, what can you tell about your current project with A24? Not much.
What I can tell is this is disturbing my peace.
So Ludacris is on set. The whole DTP.
I'll tell you this: I got a phone call by a buddy of mine who, you know, there's not many people of color that work in the industry, but you know, our department is, you know, as diverse as it gets.
Yeah.
You know? So my homie, he hits me up and he's like, "Hey man, you want to work?" And I'm like,
No.
And he's like, all right, cool. Like, I need you to cover me for certain days and stuff like that. And I'm like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's how you got into the A24 set?
Yeah, that's how I got on it. You know, I actually I was asked about it like in February, but I had so many projects lined up that I was just like, I gotta pass on it. And then I ended up working it. So
you're my hero right now.
How did you get involved in filmmaking?
In filmmaking, before I get to that,
go ahead,
let me talk about the A24 thing. Okay. A24 is very glamorous. It's very it's awesome. They make great stories and shit. But
they're the Miramax of this era.
Yes.
Okay.
Without
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. Without the
steam.
Yes.
But the part that gets me is that they act like they're fucking broke. They make these low budget ass projects. Yeah. Bro, yesterday, let me tell you this. Yesterday, did you guys see my story?
No.
These motherfuckers showed up to set with 4 bags of Taco Bell to feed us. And I'm just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
That's it, trying to assimilate to the diversity.
You know what I think it is? I think they've been running on a model of make low budget movies for like quality storytelling for so long
with A-list actors.
Actually when the first films they put out were not with A-listers. They were with like indie folks. Yeah. It wasn't until they started to pick up steam where people started noticing like, hey, these movies are really good. Then the A-list actors wanted to be a part of it, right? So like what I think it is that they just have this habit. You know, a lot of companies do this where they start off a certain way and they just kind of don't change the way they do things. They're like, this worked well in the first movie, we're just going to treat it like this at Taco Bell.
Stay humble.
You know, Del Taco.
But that sucks because like, they're moving movies with Adam Sandler and shit, and then you're getting Taco Bell.
Look, if they give me the little pizza one, I'll be like, they give me the gordita crunch with the little toasted cheddar on it, like I'll be pretty fucking happy, you know what I mean? But they gave me the fucking dollar menu shit.
Oh, dang.
What am I gonna do? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have the little potato, fucking taco and shit. And it's like, come on, bro. So we had to order our own food and shit. But this is the thing: if they're allocating, let's say $3 million, $4 million, $5 million, they got the fucking money. Yeah, they can feed us. Yeah, it's just the way that certain people manage shit. Like Last Black Man, you know, I'm not gonna say too much because I had great friends that worked on it. I didn't work on it, but I had really great friends that worked on it. But there was times where they're like, we ain't got no water. And I'm just like, what? So, you know, there's multiple levels that go down to it. There's the distribution company, which is A24, but now they also produce their own films. So it's like they do both. There's films that are already made and then they buy them.
Because they distribute for the most part, right?
Yeah. That's how they started, was just a distribution hub.
Okay. And now they fund films and stuff like that, but then it comes down to, you know, who are they hiring and what are their practices and, you know, stuff.
Taco Bell budget.
But you know,
dang.
I'll just tell you guys to look it up. Maybe the project shows up because I don't want to talk about it. Because when is this going to air?
Not for like a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
A couple weeks because we're behind because we're late.
Like 2-3 weeks.
So like 2-3 weeks because we're a little late.
A podcast with brown people. Fucking brown people. Y'all fucking late.
Yeah.
Well, things happen. We usually record well, I'm not going to say it, but we record a certain time each month.
We record once a month, so we got to push those out for like every Monday.
Oh, once a month. Okay.
Yeah. Every week we release one every Monday. So
we're recording like 4 to 5 each month in one day setting.
Yeah. Oh shit!
Yeah.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing emotionally, mentally?
You can usually tell which episodes we recorded last because we're all just dragging ass and there's empty water bottles and energy drinks everywhere.
That's usually how you do it.
The questions are just like, do you like food? Cool, so do I.
What's your name again?
Do you eat ass? Yeah. Sorry, what is it that you do? I don't think. All right.
Remember that one time?
Looking at your watch and shit.
Remember that one time I was like super exhausted at the start of it because I had just drove her from Santa Barbara. That shit was like, they was like, Corday, you look exhausted. I was like, I just got here from Santa Barbara, dude. I slept in my car.
He would laugh at the punchlines like hello, like ha ha.
Super tight.
It's like Corday. Every time you close your eyes, you disappear. All right, you need to wake up.
I thought the lights was on, man. I thought it was shit. What time was it?
Oh yeah, we had my boy here fall asleep once during the episode.
I'm gonna try to help you guys out.
All right, what's up?
I'm gonna then make this the longest fucking podcast you guys had episode.
Part 1 and part 2.
We've already had that.
What was the longest?
It was so right now we do hour-long sessions, right?
Yeah.
Before there was no rules.
Oh my! You guys were doing Joe Rogan style.
We did a 3-hour, 45-minute episode.
Yeah,
that's only because one of the guests has fucking ADD, and we made the mistake of having the TV on with the sound off.
Not that one.
Not that. Which one was the fourth?
Jay. We did have Jay.
Oh right, yeah. Well, he actually had some shit to talk about.
We actually
we had a couple that went long.
You know Jay, right? Jay Francisco Lopez.
Yeah, okay, comedian. Yeah. Okay.
No, he's a filmmaker.
And I don't know what the fuck he is.
Okay. Well, he made a movie about a murder in Richmond, and he knew like super details about it, and it was like.
I gotta watch that episode then.
Yeah. Or watch his movie. It's on Amazon Prime.
No, I'm gonna listen to the podcast.
Okay, all right.
Yes, please. We need the numbers are always good.
You know what?
Matter of fact, everybody listen to that episode with him.
Let me go on a tangent real quick.
Okay, go for it.
It's so funny because like now that we have the culture, now we have the critiques of the culture, and sometimes I catch myself just listening to the critiques and the breakdown of the culture and not the actual product. So the first thing I thought about it, let me listen to the podcast that's about the movie, even though he's promoting the movie. But I'm like, I don't want to watch the fucking movie. I want to watch the breakdown.
Right. What's the review? Well, I'm gonna watch the review.
Eventually,
and then I'm gonna go watch the movie.
It's like when you have like those movie reviews that are longer than the fucking movie.
Eventually, they're just gonna have the cameras on the fight commentators. And watch their reaction.
Exactly.
Which is that they already do.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow, he just punched him, but you can't see it because.
Exactly.
That's what I catch myself because I'm a big video game dude. But that's what I catch myself just watching hella like theoretical breakdowns and shit about the theory behind Final Fantasy 9, and I'm just like, okay, dude. And it's just like 5 hours.
What were the creators trying to convey with that?
Now, what I like when it comes to that kind of critique. And there's things I don't like. Some stuff, it just feels like, we're just going to summarize the movie for you, and that's it. And I'm like, I've seen the film. What I want is, like there's a channel I watch called Wisecrack.
Yeah.
And you're familiar?
Yeah.
All right. And I love them because they're like, all right, we're going to talk about... I think it's just like some dude out of college was just like, we're going to do a thing. And just similar to what we're doing, and then they started expanding and doing more and more stuff. I came across them based on their book reviews. They're like, they have this African-American professor who's like a thug with a PhD. It's the whole gimmick, Yeah, man, we're going to talk about Charles Dickens' Tale of Two Cities, bro. Like, it's hilarious. It's great. It's good stuff. But anyway, I started watching their movie reviews. They started doing more and more content beyond just Thug Notes. That's what it was called, like Spark Notes, Thug Notes.
Oh, Thug Notes.
So they actually bring in like, all right, well, we think that this particular character is operating on this philosophy, and this is what this philosopher had to say about this thing. But then like the villain offers this counter thing, but what does that mean for us today? And that's actually really smart, thought-provoking breakdowns as opposed to, well, let me just tell you everything that happened in the film, and then you don't even have to see it. I'm like, that's no.
I've heard movie reviews for the Mortal Kombat. This dude was like hella disappointed, so he went on and like his life up to watching the movie. Like, motherfucker, we don't
He's like,
hear that
let
shit.
me give you context.
I wasn't doing well mentally at the time, and I was really looking forward to this Mortal Kombat movie coming out. Like, what the fuck?
I'll tell you this.
It's too much of that right now.
I ain't watching a podcast or listening to a fucking review if the guy's room isn't fucking dirty and there's like shit stained fucking underwear in the bag.
That is true.
And he's holding his iPhone headphones to talk through and pinching it in order for the audio to go through and shit.
Bro, I hate that. I literally hate when people give like a quick
Wait,
review and this shit is
if
like
you're
pinching.
not listening to that?
Yeah, that's the most fucking
Those are in
caveat. Those are the ones I fucking want, bro. That's the one where the mom's in the background like, I come to get dinner. He's like, Mom, do my fucking review. Wait.
You need to move out of my house. You're 45.
I just hate seeing the headphones like right up to their mouth. Like, hey, so like, yeah. I'm like, dude, can you get a mic or just like you can't just record on the phone? Like, I hate that little like. Why you gotta use the whole like fucking
Jose Contreras?
Bruh, I be just hating it.
Because those are the passionate
manifesto.
ones.
It just be like, okay,
tips on how to become an influencer.
It's like, so I just watched the new Jurassic World, and it's just like, I'm just like, then you can tell when they moving the mic. I'm just like, bro, you can't get better headphones? Like, what's up? Like,
AirPods.
Yeah,
get AirPods.
I mean, wondering. I'm like, yo, so you got an iPhone, but you're using like the mic. I mean, the one with wires. Like, we don't use wires no more. Like, what the fuck?
Like, I got an idea, a meta idea. I'm gonna make a podcast diagnosing about the podcast, the party. Just critiquing the episode, just fucking going.
That's genius.
We've had that before.
You guys had?
Some other like podcaster did that.
Oh my god!
It was probably just for one episode.
Yeah. But it was
you should do a series.
It was like, what the fuck? Yeah,
have you had someone
the voice party recap?
Have you had somebody walk off?
Nah.
Okay, I'll be the first one.
Yeah. You know what? Go fuck yourself. How about that? No, just make it. Let's make you guys fighting, and then you take off.
Come on, now you know who will win.
See, at one point,
No, I know that, but he's gonna walk away. No, arguing, not
Was
fighting.
it Soldier Boy who's always wanted to be the first one to do everything?
Yeah.
I'm the first one.
Even if
I'm
he
gonna be the
wasn't.
first one to shit myself.
What?
Lord.
I think we've had that.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean,
drinking,
honestly
they're
though,
drunk.
if you did like a companion series, it should be called The Voice of the Party.
Yeah, we're gonna have that.
That's what I used to say. Like, it's the voice. It's welcome to the voice of the party show, and it was like, it's the voice party, and I was like, my bad, dude. I thought it was
hosted
OF
by
there.
JD Araña.
Yeah, exactly. JD Araña. How do you actually say your last name, dude?
It's Arandia.
Damn.
It's not that easier to.
You know your program has made it when there's a breakdown of your stuff.
You said some
yes.
fucked up shit before.
That is a pinnacle.
You said some harder shit to say before.
Oh, okay. I thought you said like I said fucked up shit about you. I was like, I didn't mean it, dude. I didn't. My bad, dude. I didn't. Yeah. But anyway, back to how did you get into film?
How did you?
Let's circle back. Yeah, sorry, I like tangents.
No, this is great because like I don't think we've ever had anyone ask us these questions.
Yeah.
Like usually people don't ask us questions.
Exactly true.
Yeah, people don't give a shit how the sausage is made, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then I show them the finished video when it's all done. Like, oh shit, wow! And it's like, you didn't see me pushing all the fucking buttons. What do you think I was doing?
I kind of thought the point of you showing them was to get that oh shit wow reaction.
Yeah.
We need to appreciate you.
Yeah.
We need to thank you for all the work that you do.
Yes.
It's funny because
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate
it's
that.
funny because in the last episode we had his wife just roasting the shit out of him all
Really?
hour long.
It's so funny because I saw like the flow of the podcast. It's like you're the one that just fucking knows random shit. You're the one that's asking the questions, and he's the one that like says these off the wall shit. Just like interjects and then disappears again. It's just like what the fuck. So I like the flow of the podcast.
Thank you
So
so
how is it being
much.
here as opposed to watching it?
I fucking hate it. I should be asleep right now.
So you really feel.
You could have been sleeping right now.
I could have been sleeping right now, baby.
3 a.m. You fell asleep at 3 a.m. or you got off work? At
I
3
got home at 3 a.m.
Shit.
We could have bumped you to our 4 o'clock slot.
It's because motherfuckers don't know how to communicate.
You know what?
True.
Hey,
That's the title of this episode.
thank you for coming for 30 views.
I guarantee you it will not.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I guarantee you.
Yeah, no.
100%. Because I have cousins.
Wait,
that are more than that.
brag. And
Come
talk
on,
about
dude.
how
I'm
this-
brown, dude. I got like 300 cousins. At least
Exactly.
I get 300 views.
Yes.
Hopefully
I get
they watch
clout.
twice.
Just make these little clips.
Yeah.
You know, break down clips of
Say
it
some
so I
off-wall
can
shit right
promote
now. Say some off-wall shit that's gonna be like, what, he said that? All right.
Roe versus Wade.
What about it?
I don't want to say.
That's gonna be in the clip though. Roe versus Wade.
No. Say something like.
Okay, so the thing about Roe versus Wade is, and then you cut it to make it sound like I'm supporting.
Yes.
What? Here's the things that are
hashtag Trump, hashtag MAGA, and you got all
Trump
these like
was
followers.
not that bad, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, this other guy doesn't even know how to ride a fucking bike. Come on, man.
Thank you so much, President Trump, for saving the white lives. The Roe versus Wade, you turned it over.
Yeah.
Recall.
Oh yeah, they did say that at the press conference.
They did say that at the press conference. Yeah.
Dude. Oh, they did. I saw that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I saw it all this morning.
What you got to do is arm all the kids.
Yeah. We should definitely have guns at schools. Like, that's how we stop violence here. Because we going to put more guns in the schools. Yeah.
Dude, give my 4-year-old a fucking AK, dude. Problem solved.
Yeah.
I get uncomfortable when you talk like that. I don't know what it is. It doesn't sound like anything you're trying to make it sound like. It just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, really? It just sounds like I actually believe it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it sounds like there's something wrong with you.
Oh, really?
Like, have you seen this video? This dude got shot in the head, and I guess he didn't die, and he was talking, sounded like
that.
Have you seen? Oh, dude, this video's fun.
This is my Uncle Tom voice. Yeah, President Trump, dude. Like, I definitely believe like in everything you do, man. Like, I always say, like, if I ever make it to office and I'm like hella Republican, like I'm like, fuck, I'm about to pull a fast one. Like, as soon as I get elected somewhere, I'll be like, oh, I'm passing all Democratic shit, but I ran on Republican views. Like, yeah,
I ain't wearing clothing unless it's made by slave labor.
Exactly. Real talk.
No, but going back to that video, there's this video. This dude survived. Okay, so the way they found him, the cops found him. It was his girlfriend shot up dead, and then he was bleeding next to her.
Okay,
and they thought. The police thought that like he killed her and he was drunk or something. So then there's a video of him getting interrogated by the cops, and this is one of those rabbit holes like
yeah, I can tell.
He sounds like he's drunk, kind of like he's saying some guy went and shot them both, and then they're just like, huh? Like, yeah, him and his cousin, and he's like, I have a headache. He's yawning. I'm not trying to make it sound funny because it's not funny when you watch the video.
Yeah.
But then he was like, my head hurts right here. He's like touching. Then the cop looks at his head. He's like, wait, turn over, and he turns, and he's like, he sees holes. So then they took him in right away. They found out that the motherfucker had got shot in the head, but the way they shot him, he survived. But he had hella brain damage. That's what it sounded like. He was drunk.
Yeah.
And the longer he went, just sitting there, they had him waiting for like 2 hours in the waiting room going like this.
Yeah.
All that while that was going on, it was causing brain damage.
Yeah.
So then, like they hospitalized him. Then he was like a vegetable for 2 years, and then he died. But the name he said while he was in that whatever, they identified it was a girl's ex.
Oh.
And he and his brother like shot them both.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know why. Why are we talking about this?
I don't know. Is this the Richmond murder that your homie put on?
No, this is some different shit.
Yeah, that's how you tie it in. That's how you tie it in. Yeah.
No, not really.
Okay. So
just
back to film.
The way you were talking made me remember.
Okay.
That.
Yeah. So back to what you was talking. So how did you get into? You went to UCSB, right? Is that how you got into film?
First of all,
what's your?
Why
name?
are you on the podcast, bro? It's my time to shine, bro. we used to have a podcast together.
Yeah, we did. So Two Eagles and a Pirate.
Yeah.
Then it became One Eagle and a Pirate.
Oh yeah, Two Eagles and a Pirate.
It was about
I listened to that.
We did like 75 episodes.
Yeah, dude.
God damn, 75.
Good times.
It was cool.
Let's resurrect that shit again.
No.
Just for it to die like a month later.
Yes, no, that's what I'm not trying to do.
I listened.
The heartache was real.
Did you?
So this is a crossover episode of ours as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Menage a trois. Menage. How do you say 5? Menage.
Wait, why'd you guys stop doing that after 75 episodes? It's once you get to 100, you can't stop.
We should have got to 100. Honestly, I think it was just
the sexual tension was getting too intense. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I think
Cornet's cool every once in a while.
Yeah, like I've had I don't know. I've never had an introspect. I'm gonna make an introspective video dedicated podcast discussing about why I left. I'm gonna do my why I left video.
Why I left BuzzFeed.
Well, let's start it off right now. Why did you leave? What was it called again?
Two Eagles and a Pirate.
Two Eagles and a Pirate. Then became One Eagle and a Pirate.
Yeah.
Why did you stop? Why did you leave? Tell us about that first. Before you get into the filmmaking, we don't really care. Let's just hear about why you left the podcast with Courtney.
I think it came down to like wanting to focus on other interests.
Okay. Filmmaking.
Yes.
Fuck.
Like for instance,
I guess we do got to talk about the filmmaking.
Yes. I think that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
Like, I love sports and stuff like that. I think if we would have done a video, it would have been great. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in your room. In Hercules. Yeah, that shit was always
my little ass room.
Yeah,
because you got the cameras and you got the fucking good ones.
That's the one that I wanted to do. That would have been the next step. But yeah, I mean, you know, I've thought about other podcast ideas, and we'll see where it goes from there. But yeah, let's go to filmmaking. Let's go to
wait, with Corday or just you?
I feel like he'll be like,
he's got like 3 podcasts.
He'll end up on the fucking he'll end up there.
He's got another one that he you know, he's never had me on, but he gave me shit for not having him on his.
It's on hiatus right now. That's why.
Oh,
hey, I'll tell you this.
Bullshit.
The day I get an Oscar, this motherfucker's gonna be on stage. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Corday? Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I'm gonna be in the back. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be in the back, like someplace. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be on like hella far away. Like, damn, Edgar gave me tickets. Like, yeah, but I'm on the balcony, you know. But I'm supporting my homie. You know.
I was gonna say you're gonna be like Bizarre from D12, just hanging out in the back.
Exactly, way in the back. Way in the back. I was in the back.
Yeah, so
he's my escort to the bathroom.
He's my escort to the bathroom.
Yeah, he's like, Corday, help me. I'm drunk as shit. I gotta shit on myself. Like, oh, now you need me. Then I rush to the stage.
It should be easy to get to the bathroom as a big dude. I gotta poop. You say it, I gotta take a shit. People are gonna get out of the way, man. Yeah. Big shit is scary.
Yeah.
I was at an event and I ran into like Nas, Lil Dicky, and a couple other people.
Whoa.
And a few of them were doing coke in the bathroom.
I bet they was.
Oh yeah, I bet.
It's the funniest shit ever.
And when you say Nas, you mean Lil Nas X or Nas?
Nah, Nas. He wasn't doing coke.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I was about to say, I was like, you a little old for that.
Divulges in coke, but
I'm pretty sure they all do.
They all do, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Cocaine.
I'm pretty sure.
Did you ask him to, like, did he need anybody for like the Dave show?
No, I had to take a shit.
Okay.
That's why I was in the bathroom.
Okay.
I didn't give a fuck about him. I'm just like, you're using a stall that I could be using to take a shit in.
But hey, bro, use the counter.
What I want to do is to like keep talking about other shit other than filmmaking till the very end.
And then we cut the podcast.
So how did you get into filmmaking and then cut? Thank you guys for listening. That's been The Voice Party.
Yeah, dude, we had a filmmaker. Very introspective.
We talked about going to the bathroom as a fat guy. Like, you know?
This is going to turn into a toilet episode.
Yeah, very much.
And when my family listens to it, and my mother, and then my kid 20 years from now,
if there will be
best podcast.
If there will be YouTube at that point.
There should be, dude. Okay,
how long has YouTube been around?
Let me go in another rabbit hole. The fact that there's only fucking YouTube blows my mind.
Yeah.
It's one singular Vimeo? Controlled video, but Vimeo is more for like artisanal A24 type of shit. You know what I mean?
And Vimeo charges you now.
That's true.
Depending on your bandwidth, they'll charge you like $250 a year. Or
a year?
I saw somebody got hit with like a $5,000 bill for the bandwidth they use. So the more people view your shit, you get charged for that. Like, yeah, and then there used to be VidMe, and then VidMe went out, and then there's still like Daily Motion, but people just use that for bootleg shit. So yeah, it's pretty much just YouTube because it's expensive. Like controls all those fucking servers. Like, you know how much data they have to fucking back up and then transcode. And
that's because people are uploading bullshit things like fucking
The Voice Party.
Mortal Kombat reviews, tidy whities.
That's true. There's too
and
much.
Tugo's in a pirate. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
Just uploading bullshit. But yeah, it just blows my mind. There's only one singular place to watch your fucking videos.
Yeah.
And they don't pay well.
No.
They pay like shit.
Yeah.
And in order to get paid, it's fucking terrible. So
that's why everybody has like a Patreon, and they have to have some kind of side hustle because the CPMs aren't what they used to be. The ad revenue isn't what it used to be.
What is it now? Like, you used to be, it was like every 1,000 views you got $100, right?
Yeah,
that's what it used to be.
And then they did their creators program, which then fucked anytime anything gets introduced, you know something got fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because there's also people abusing it, but it's like, motherfucker, whatever.
That shit pissing me off.
Like, I think I read a stat somewhere. I could be misquoting this, but I think it's like every day more content is uploaded to YouTube than one person could watch in their entire lifetime.
Yeah.
And it's mostly like fucking cat videos and shit like that. But that's a lot of data to like process and transcode and stream. So that's why there's nobody but YouTube. Nobody else has the money to fucking create that infrastructure.
If I don't do it, someone else should do a competitor where they split their revenue a lot better, because you could still make money off that shit and still pay the fucking people and somehow have it a little more curated. Now, I'm not talking about a full-on fucking Netflix here, you know, but just something a little where you can get some of like the top creators from there and just bring them on there, split the revenue, and just show we can put out quality shit. You know?
I agree. I think that's I'm always.
I disagree, and I'll let you finish though.
I definitely agree with like the spirit of competition and all that wonderful stuff. However, I mean, I will say, even though the creators may not be getting direct checks from YouTube, Patreon has done well for a lot of folks. Yeah. You know, so I mean, there's always a way around to translate your fan base into dollars if you're an artist. There just is.
Yeah. I think there's too many films out there. I think people should just stop.
Dude, you try to cut into my fucking money, bro? Dude, there's too many podcasts.
Patreon? There's too many comedians.
There is. Yeah. I mean, I do think there's an oversaturation of content. Yeah. Between movies and streaming, like there's so many different streaming platforms now, plus then YouTube and all this other stuff. There's so much content. When I was a kid, movies would be in the theater for like 6 fucking months. Yeah. And then a year later, it would come out on VHS.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And then a year later, it would hit HBO, and then a year later, it hit cable.
Doctor Strange was already on Disney+.
Yeah, like now, like, you know, fucking things go to streaming quick, and there's so much shit. Like fucking Disney Plus, every 6 weeks they got a new Marvel or Star Wars show because they don't want people to cancel their subscription.
Exactly.
I mean, the reason that they're doing that is because they don't want to share revenue with the movie theaters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they want to maximize their profits by sending you directly to their thing, streaming app that they own with all the content they own.
And they don't have to share that with the actors.
They don't have to pay for shit. Yeah, they don't. Yeah. They were breaching a lot of contracts because they weren't splitting the revenue from the movie if they just remove it completely from the movie.
Yeah, I remember Scarlett Johansson sued Disney because of that. Because they had released
never gonna do another Marvel movie.
No, she's gonna be back. She's gonna be back because they worked it out. They made it seem like that, but then they worked it out. So she's probably gonna be back like in the future, kind of post shit. But they killed her off. But then like it was literally because like they dropped Black Widow on Disney Plus, and her deal was like, okay, I'm gonna get a cut of the ticket sales, stuff like that. But if you drop it on Disney Plus, that's not the thing we agree with, and so that's why she sued them to get that portion of it back.
Yeah.
Going back to filmmaking.
How'd you get started?
How'd you get started?
I mean, well, we were just talking about filmmaking. We didn't leave.
Yeah. No, This is really wrong. No, but let's not talk about filmmaking just yet. What's been the project you've worked on that's like you were like, whoa?
Yeah, that's not filmmaking at all.
Then I'm like, what?
Like, you know, you're blown away that you're actually working on.
You know, like my love is like, whoa.
Yeah, at this point you don't get like, I mean, it doesn't seem, you're like A24 and you're talking about the Taco Bell. Like, you're not struck by this shit no more, right?
That pissed me off.
Yeah. Because my dumbass would be like, wow, this is the best Taco Bell I've ever had. It's bought for A24.
Perspective is everything in it.
The black bean burrito. The fucking 5-layered black. Fuck that.
Wait.
No, it's because it comes down to this. You're essentially
you're not answering my question at all.
No, I'm not. I do not. I refuse to.
Just say what's your favorite.
He's giving a review on the review of the Taco Bell review that A24 provided.
He's like in front of me. I think what he meant with that question.
I think Taco Bell was what you wanted me to talk about exactly. Yeah. So the Taco Bell.
I'll tell you this. And he just mentioned his favorite thing from Taco Bell.
Yeah. What's going on? He mentioned the dollar menu.
Check his head for gunshots. Yeah. Sorry.
Uncheck your head for hair. I'm all out of it. I'm balding. I have a friend who, like, no matter what, he gets so mad because he's like, you never answer my fucking question. And I'm just like, I don't do it on a conscious manner. That's just how I roll, and he gets so fucking mad.
I appreciate that. Still not answering the question. I'm messing with you.
No, it's all good. Honestly, what is the question?
No, so like
perfect politician.
You've done a lot of big projects.
Yes.
Like, what was the first one that you were, I want to say, like, starstruck or something, you know? Like, were you ever starstruck with some of the shit you worked on? Because you've done Blind Spotting, you did The Matrix. So for me, I would be pretty blown away that I'm even able to be on set for any of that shit.
Honestly, I think it would probably be The Matrix. Straight up.
Did you have a camera on Keanu?
No, dude.
Oh,
do I have a camera on Keanu?
Did you have a camera on Keanu for that project? Like, what did you shoot?
Oh, I was locations.
Oh,
remember he said that earlier in the podcast.
So that's
I was on a fucking rooftop.
So what locations did you find for the film? I've seen the latest Matrix movie. So the coffee shop, for example, where is that? Actually, where is that?
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
Like what's? No. Is it an old Starbucks or what?
Downtown SF.
Okay, let me see how much time has passed since that movie released. Okay, cool. So it's on. It's a Joe the Juice. Joe the Juice. You seen that shit?
I think so.
The one where it's like a pink and it's like a fucking dude with like a little hat. That's like the logo. Yeah. It's a Joe the Juice. I think it's on. I'll have to Google it honestly, but I'll tell you off the air. But it's cool. It's cool. It's like.
Did you find it?
I did not. No.
Okay.
On that project, I was more like just like I can't fucking think right now. I have bullet holes in my head. I was working in another facet. I was more just like I can't remember. I was in locations, but I didn't per se find the locations. I was more like getting down the contracts and
paperwork,
supervising people on fucking rooftops and shit like that. So it was a lot of pressure, a lot of work, but it was more lax in terms of like logistical shit.
Yeah, I remember like Edgar was talking about. He was like, I've been on a rooftop for the last 8 hours, and then I'm watching the movie. I was like, why was he on a rooftop for 8 hours?
On a rooftop for 2 months.
Right. And then like the last spoiler, but like towards the end, like they're doing stuff on the rooftop. I'm like, oh, this is what Edgar was complaining about, because literally they were shooting the sun rising. Like so they were doing this one. It was the sun was. I was like, oh, this took hella long to do, and you can only get to this at the exact moment as the sun is coming up. I'm like, oh, this is why Edgar was on the roof all them times.
You have to time it, because it's when the sun is rising and it's giving them fucking colors and just like it's making things just look beautiful.
Yeah, it was super dope.
So it's very timed, and that director is batshit fucking nuts.
Was it a director?
It was only one of the Wachowskis,
Lana
right?
Wachowski.
Right? Yeah, it was twins, right?
Yeah, and she'll just flip a fucking schedule on a pivot, which fucks everyone up, because preparation is the key, right? You have to know everything that's going to happen in order for you to fully fulfill everything. Talking about contracts, talking about labor, talking about stunts. You can't cut stunts short.
Oh yeah.
Right? If you're practicing something and they're not ready for it,
you could die. Yeah. Someone could die.
Serious. Someone like broke
here, just hand Alec Baldwin this gun. Yeah, it'll be all right.
Yeah. Someone broke their. Oh my god. Actually. I think I might have known somebody on that set.
You knew so? Oh no.
So,
what were they filming? That was my question.
It's like a western.
A western. It's called Rust.
Okay.
A western.
Yeah.
It's a comedy western.
Is that movie still coming out?
Did they finish it?
They didn't finish it, but from what I heard, they're still trying to finish it.
I bet.
But I don't think they will, because of everything that.
If they release The Crow, why not release this? You know what I'm saying?
The Crow was almost done though.
It was like the last scene they filmed, right? Yeah.
Terry Gilliam made a documentary about his failure to make Don Quixote. Like he kept trying to make a Don Quixote adaptation over and over and over again, and at some point he gave up on making that movie and said, "You know what? I have all this behind the scenes footage. I'm going to make a documentary about failing to make this movie and put that in theaters." So
remember what you said earlier about
might be a better doc than a movie.
Odd facts.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling you.
But it fits in with what we're talking about, though.
But I'm just catching this.
Yeah, it's true.
Now say something fucking just off the wall.
I mean, did Alec Baldwin really do anything wrong? I mean, he didn't load the gun. Somebody handed it to him. You know, he's not expecting a live round in there. He's an actor.
The formula's perfect.
What's your favorite movie?
Now,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like,
look,
this guy's onto us, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
I'm not answering your question.
That's the name of the podcast. I'm not answering your question.
I'm being
my homie. I'm gonna send this podcast to my homie just to fucking piss him off.
Yeah.
He's in Peru right now, so I'm gonna fucking just piss him off right now.
Do you know him?
Fuck Peru.
What? Oh, dude, let's go on a tangent about that.
To quote,
you said you wanted to piss him off. That's what I said.
Peruvians tried to do me in.
I love Peru. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'll give you a list with no fucking particular order.
A list of what?
Of favorite movies.
Oh, I was kidding about that.
Oh.
That was a rhetorical question, man. See,
I bet he knows this is a question we've asked before.
I know. I do ask every guest. I know. You see how I'm like? You made me nervous. I'm over here.
I was like, "What are you doing?"
Now there's Unhealthy Comedians on that list, right? Our movie, Unhealthy Comedian, that's on your list, right?
Absolutely not.
God damn it.
I thought it was
Not even top 100.
God damn it.
Not even top 1,000.
I know Watchmen is up there, right?
Hundreds of YouTube movies he would watch over that. It's all right.
Did you really want me to answer that question? Top?
Yeah, I actually
top
do.
Movies?
No, not
Army
top
of Darkness,
movies, but I just
for
want
sure.
to. I want
Evil Dead 2.
We ask every guest
Top 5
what their favorite movies are.
Top 5? Fuck, there's way too much good shit.
Top 10. Go ahead.
10, top 10.
Evil 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Evil
Top 10.
Evil Dead.
Army of Darkness was first one.
You're going to do better than Rolling Stone did on their hip hop top 100. So go ahead.
Excellent.
Already know.
Yeah.
Shit, there's so many good ones. Three Amigos. Love that movie.
Classic.
Dead Alive. It was one of Peter Jackson's first films.
Oh, yeah, he did do horror back in the day. That's right.
Pan's Labyrinth.
I love that one.
I see the theme of the kind of movies you like.
So many, dude.
I haven't seen none of these movies. I'm not gonna lie.
You never?
No.
I really love The Green Knight.
A24. That's its finest.
Did you work on that one?
No, dude, they would have gave me fucking McDonald's. What else? Obviously, the original Matrix.
Oh,
Yeah. Got you.
Game changer.
Yeah.
You know, when I leave this and I'm driving back home,
You're gonna be like, I should have said the fucking Lord of the Rings.
Oh, of course, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Oh,
Now, do you count all three as one film, or are we talking separate
We
installments?
can talk separate, but they're all fucking
Dope. Yes.
top.
Have you
tier.
seen the
Godfather?
Yes.
Have you seen the one that's coming out?
Oh, dude, yes, I saw
It's about the orcs, right?
It makes my heart sing when I see its actual practical effects.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I remember he was talking about that.
And
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, the Amazon show.
Yeah, it's not.
It's based on the orcs. That's what I heard.
I think it predates the trilogy.
Yeah, it's
but
set
they're-
in the Second Age.
Yeah, but they're talking about how those orcs came to be, because they used to be like an elvish
They were elves, kind of.
and then something happened
Yeah.
along the line. But yeah,
Melkor corrupt.
Because there's another book that the
Silmarillion.
He didn't finish it. Yeah, but I don't think it's based on that. That's what I read. I think it's based on some other. But anyways,
Coming
sorry.
with
You
the
said The
random facts
Godfather.
again. Yeah.
yes,
The Godfather. That's what you said, right?
The Godfather. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Part 1, 2,
Part
or
1,
3.
Part 2, Part 3.
I'll be very honest right now. I've only watched one.
That's all. Well, you know, I
gotta
mean,
watch two.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
And leave it at that.
Yeah.
I would say Empire Strikes Back,
Oh yeah.
but like Star Wars is so saturated.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to work on Obi-Wan. I got called to work on Obi-Wan. At this point, they were like, "Oh, it's a Disney project with no name." You know what I mean? And I was just like, "Should I do it?
We're
Should I
serving
not?"
Kinders. Hoo-hoo.
They don't have it where they were at. They don't. No. Traditionally, on film sets, we have caterers, and these caterers cook that shit fresh.
Yeah.
No matter where they are,
Right,
they bring
right.
They bring a fleet of work trucks.
Yeah.
These work trucks, fucking like, dude. It's like, you know, the work trucks that are all taking up the empty malls right now, and the Amazons. It's like them.
Yeah,
they
I've
come
seen-
in those numbers in full forces.
Yeah.
And all of them are named like Jose and shit. And they're like, Jose, what's up, man? Jose. You know, they're like, hey, go talk to the lead, Jose. And they're like, hey, what's up, Jose? So it's always, you know,
No Taco Bell.
I fucking no Taco Bell. So that's what
Disney's gonna treat
that's
you
how we
right.
should be treated on set, because when it comes down to eating on set, it's like when you work at a tech company. They never want you to leave, right? You're expected to fulfill 12 hours up to 20 hours, whatever, to get the show done. So you can't leave set. So what they do is they provide the food for you to incentivize you to stay. But when they feed us bullshit and we can't eat it, we have to leave. So that takes time away from the project, because making films is so costly that you can't fucking, you know,
That's
you
true.
can't be doing that shit. You can't be feeding me bullshit that's gonna give me diarrhea 5 minutes from now.
Now, that's one thing
So it's like,
that's one thing I'll say about like when Phil and I were doing Frosted Mini Fears or
Yeah.
Black Suits. We always fed our crew. Mostly pizza, but we always fed our crew.
yeah, it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing, and there's a standards thing, and that's the part that irks me. It's like, you have the money, you're just being fucking cheap.
That's what, when you say A24, you talk about, is like a short film that I did in Oakland. They had like this caterer make fresh food for us, And then for when we walk down the street to do this other, like, we were burning someone in the scene. I know.
Oh my God.
They took carts with like bagels and all kinds of chips.
That's craft services
right there.
It's a whole different department.
Yeah. And it's
we
like
have the caterers.
A24 to Taco Bell.
Yes, bro.
God,
we have caterers, and then we have craft services. Those are two different entities.
Yeah.
And craft services make sure your ass is fed 24/7.
Yeah.
They're the ones that in between meals they get you They get you
we asked for
Chick-fil-A. They get you, dude. The best thing is when we were filming in Oakland for Boots Riley's movie, we were filming near Hot Boys, and dude, they got us Hot Boys every day we were there. Damn. So, bro,
I think you posted that. Yeah, I think you posted. I was like, oh, that look amazing. I'm like, what the hell is that?
They're the ones that are handing it out. Meanwhile, the chefs are preparing the meals for us. You know what I mean? So
I take back what I said in that one clip, Corday. This is the most fat ass shit we've ever said.
Yeah. Nah, dude, nah.
Bro,
This is just.
And there's different stations. That's why they have so many trucks.
Yeah.
There's the salad station. There's the vegan station. There's the chicken station. The beef station. The fish station. Then they have the taco guy or like the pastry guy, and then the fruit guy. So, oh my God, dude!
It's like
anything you
festival.
want. Yes, but it's free.
Yeah.
And it's just everything you want. So there's some times where I'm so fucking busy, I would leave set, go home, and then come back to go eat, and then leave again.
Bro, one
I
time
would make to-go plates and shit.
We asked, someone jokingly said, I wish we had some donuts. By the time we did one scene and came back, the dude ran down the street to get donuts. So we're like, oh shit.
No.
All right.
Treat your crew right with what you can afford.
Because that's what matters.
Like,
that's how this used to be when we first started.
Yeah.
I used to bring all these snacks, and then over time, it's like, you want water?
Yeah.
Or water?
I'm hungry.
God damn, I wish I would have.
People like, hey, Jay, you got anything to drink yet? There's a faucet in the bathroom. Help yourself.
Hey, but the thing is, I make my own cold brew now, so I made a batch of cold brew and brought it for myself.
You got some more?
I was going to bring some more, but I brought them to set. So then I started handing out to friends, and then now they're making orders. And it was honestly me just sharing my cold brew because I bottle them. I have this device that puts
how's cold brew made? Isn't it just boiled and then cool it down?
Boiled.
Like the boiled coffee? I don't know how they...
Boiled coffee?
Well, if you do the instant route, you boil some water and then pour the powder in there.
Yeah,
so
that's probably coffee's usually made. You're looking at me like I said some weird shit. That's usually how coffee's made.
Shit. Come on, baby, let's go. I get that shit, that organic shit from Africa.
You ground the beans yourself.
That fair trade shit. I go to the roaster and make sure it's fresh off the press, so it's the essence of the freshness is captured in that moment. Ooh. I take it home, I grind it, and as soon as I grind it, within a few minutes, it's already steeping. So I'm steeping it layers by layers and making sure all the fucking aeration from the beans are coming out, and then it makes that beautiful, beautiful bubbling surface that's like very yellowish, reddish, and it's letting you know that the beans are fresh. And I steep it anywhere from 18 to 24 hours. And it always for me, the best results are African coffee because that's the birthplace of fucking coffee.
It's true. Ethiopia.
And then also like high altitude Mexican and like Central American coffee, they are great for cold brew.
Oh, you spoke with so much passion about this, more than anything filmmaking.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, fuck movies, bro.
Hey, no lie. I literally, also, as he was talking like that, I was like, okay. I was like, man, I could definitely see like Edgar selling this at like
10-minute warning.
Yeah, it's like I definitely see Edgar selling this at like a farmer's market or something. Like it's like I take this and I brew it and I do like.
And they're like, hey, didn't you work on that film? Like, yeah, whatever. Try this
stuff. But this is the thing. It's like it shows you that like people are more than their jobs and their careers. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I love filmmaking. Since the moment I was fucking born, I knew I wanted to do that. I would watch movies and I was like, I want to be there. I want to be inside the movie.
I want to be inside these actors.
And now I actualized that dream actually became reality because I'm there. And it's so crazy, the power of the mind for you to think things and then actualize it, because that's all I ever fucking wanted. I just wanted to be on set, you know what I mean? I just wanted to be there and be in just fucking the choose mine shit, just the fucking thick of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And now you realize a film is only as good as its catering.
Yeah, and now I just feel like, man, fuck this.
He really take it for granted now. You're like, all right, I'm here
really doesn't answer the question because we didn't ask him that time. We talked about something else, and he was like, I actually visualized it, and then now we know how he got to filmmaking. But we was just talking about.
All I wanted.
The reverse psychology.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you want something,
he answered it once. We don't care.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Say it again.
I feel like that's intriguing.
It's like once you want,
you never know what the fuck's gonna hit you next. You know
that's. We gotta have this guy on again.
Yeah, you said
absolutely.
Not anytime soon, but like
just have me on. But just hold that episode for like the time you get like a weak ass person on, and you're just like, fuck, I need a filler.
Oh, we lost all that footage, but
when that A24 movie that you're on drops, that's when we need to bring him back.
That's when I'll talk about it. To you. You can talk. You can bring me back when the Boots show.
Can you say?
When the Boots show.
Oh, let me tell you this. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, dude, this Boots Riley show is. Boots is fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
Boots is dope.
I say like I know, like I don't know.
But he just fucking changes his mind, and it fucking blows. It's like the enemy of filmmaking is indecision, and that shit fucking blows your mind. But not to take away from his artistry and shit, but he's awesome. But also that flip flopping shit, like chill out. But it's beautiful because this story that he's making is about a kid from Brookfield, and I'm from Brookfield, from East Oakland. You know what I mean? So that's a beautiful thing that you're seeing stories come out from places that you're from, that your voices are being heard.
Organic storytelling.
Voice party. Yeah, so there's shit like that. You know
it just brought it right back around.
So that's what matters. That's what's important to me is like now I thought from where I was at, the hood and stuff like that, you know, being around fucking death and shit like that, like friends that never made it out and stuff like that, didn't even get to see the age of 18. Like those things are fucking crazy knowing that those stories are being told nowadays, because before that we didn't think we mattered.
Yeah.
It was like a whole concept that I need to go to Hollywood, I need to be around white people in order to make these stories. But now these stories are being told from the places that I fucking was from. Yeah. And that matters so much. And that's why I fucking love filmmaking. Because it's about that. It's about the passion. It's about being seen. It's about your stories being heard. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm in filmmaking. Are you about to clap it? So
that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Say it again. Start over again. We didn't get it. We didn't get any
one more time.
He had the camera on Joaquin. My bad. No, that is true, and I've seen that more and more.
Yeah.
Like I saw. You're familiar with Dante Clark? Like his films. I don't know if well, he was in that movie Kicks.
Oh yeah,
and then he had a documentary about Richmond and the feud between North and Central. And
you gotta send me these.
I'll send you all.
Just don't send me the video about the guy blowing his.
No. Oh yeah, that one's probably the best thing out of everything I mentioned. Yeah, you don't see it. But but
yeah, it's cool. You watch all these films and you're just like, fuck, I know these people. I know these people that worked on it. I know this. So now I can go up to people when it comes to like fucking Kicks or anything else. I can talk to them. Dude, what was your thought process behind this? Why did this shit suck?
What did they serve in the catering?
What did you serve? What was your catering? No, dude, when I see a certain caterer, I know that it's going to fucking suck. Like, I got to go find food.
Yeah.
I kid you not. That's the worst thing is when you have to go out of your way.
Yeah, especially in a film set
especially when you have white caterers. Like, fuck, dude, fusion food?
Yeah.
There was one time someone made Puerto Rican fusion Indian food, and I was just like, bruh.
Just gonna mess with
it was a PetSmart commercial, so I'm like, bro, wherever the dogs are shitting, I'm about to go shit.
Wait, what was the food? I'm interested in that.
I just told you.
What is it though? Like what? Like there's so much shit.
It was like some sort of like
masala mofongo, like
some bullshit like that, bro. Some bullshit.
Some of that shit works. You know what I had? I had a chicken tikka masala tamale.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. That was fucking dope.
Who made it?
It was some half Mexican, half Indian lady.
There you go.
But it was fusion. I see what you're saying.
Right. Yeah, it was literally fusion because she was a fusion. Yeah.
That's true. Okay.
I mean, nachos are not.
Good point.
Like nachos are not like they're not a traditional.
Don't
Mexican
you fucking
dish.
doubt nachos right now.
But no, what I was gonna say is they are a result of the fusion of cultures.
That's true.
But any more film questions? How much time we got?
I mean, we're technically over our time, so whatever.
guy walking off.
He's over here suffering.
Like, any more film questions? Like he's running that. Like, any more questions for us? Any critiques that you want to throw out there before we?
No, I'm just thinking because I'm trying to be cognizant of your next guest and how much time you guys need to rest. But also, I'm enjoying this conversation.
I am too. That's why I'm
so
like,
that's the.
You're hilarious.
That's the qualm.
We finally stopped asking about film, and then now he wants to talk about film.
You got to remember, I'm sleep deprived.
Oh my goodness! When we do bring you back, there's definitely some things we'll talk about.
What film would you have wished you worked on, no matter the timeline? That's a stupid question.
Well, that's stupid, serious.
You know what?
He has like actual experience, and you just keep asking him all these hypotheticals.
It's because I know this guy. Yeah. It's weird because
I don't fucking know you.
I think hypotheticals are cool though. Like if if there's a film you could ever work.
It's
on.
because you gotta. It's because say again. If I got to work on any film,
yes. No, regardless of how, if you could travel back.
Because you said
time,
you wish. You say you wish you had been there on stage. I'm just trying to see where your mind's at.
Lord of the Rings. I always want to go to New Zealand. And look, now give props to these people because they work in some fucking difficult situations because some of those beautiful shots, they're not fucking in the middle of Concord, California. Yeah. They're high up. They're in the fucking mountains where you don't have access to nothing.
And a big group of people, getting them all like on one point.
Dude.
Yeah, that
you got to fight the elements.
Yeah, all that.
Were they actually in the snow for real, when they were climbing around like Moria, get to the mountains?
You know what? I don't know specifically about that, but I know a lot of the mountain sections, the part where they're walking, like, dude, that's hard to get. Yeah. You had to get helicoptered over there. You know what I mean? And
imagine the food they was getting catered while they was
top notch, the best shit ever.
Roasted Tasmanian
they brought Mexicans to fucking. They don't even got papers, but they brought those motherfucking Mexicans to New Zealand to cater that shit, baby. And their all name was Jose, and I fucking know it. But yeah,
fresh, the freshest seafood ever, bro.
But but one thing about film is like travel, is being in places that you've never thought you'd be.
Oh, I bet.
At, right? Because I'm a director, and that's my passion, where I want to be at. But also, I love locations because I get to go fucking get lost and be a fucking bum and just explore random things and just meet people, and that's my job. I get to talk to random people from different parts of life. I get to be all up in their fucking house for like an Apple commercial, for like a little iPad, you know, shit like that. And you go to places and meet people and see things that other people don't.
Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty in it. That's why I love it. It's one of the hardest departments.
It takes you places you never thought you would go.
Yeah, and now that I'm unionized, like, dude, it's even better. I fucking love it. Healthcare, a pension.
Yeah, I remember them days. I remember he was telling. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we used to have a bunch of conversations. It's like, you won't believe, and I was like, damn, dude, that is
But it's a great feeling.
You sure you got paternity leave because of like you in a union now, right? You wouldn't have had that before, right?
You know what? It's the state of California, so I think I would have.
Okay.
But it's fucking trash.
Yeah.
EDD is trash.
Trash.
Paternity leave is just right there in the fucking trashness.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
But I'll tell you this. I'll depart with this.
No, don't depart with that.
I'm not. Okay. Keep asking me fucking more questions.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead and depart.
Okay, so I'll tell you this.
It's just, you don't need to ask this guy questions. I love him.
I got flown, or someone said they didn't like a car. So I was like, okay, and they're like, hey, can you go to Tahoe and bring a car? They brought a white car. We want a black car. I was like, that's the stupidest shit I ever heard, but sure. So the night before,
what a waste of money.
I don't know what I did. If you got money, you ain't gonna be talking about, but you want a fucking black car instead of a white car. Yeah. Give me that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. Are you okay? But
sometimes you have to check.
I didn't want a white car. I wanted a black car. Okay, so obviously that's a white woman who loves black dudes, not white guys. Go ahead, keep going.
But yeah, I got trashed the night before, so obliterated. I didn't sleep. Like, I remember one of my friends, white people, man, they're weird. This dude was like, okay, guys, you guys can go home now. And I'm like, dude, we're all fucking trashed. We're not going anywhere. We're sleeping here. And he's like, oh. And I'm like, yeah. So the next morning we go to Red Onion, and I'm just like, I gotta drive this fucking car to Tahoe, and I'm just like hanging by a thread, just sweating, you know what I'm saying? Just eating good food at Red Onion. Not sponsored, but please sponsor me. And I end up getting the car, driving to Tahoe, being at a resort for a few days, and then just doing some little task here and there, riding my bike, just hanging out. I rented a bike, almost got ran over. Just enjoying the beauty of Tahoe, and then I got flown back, and I was never told what the project was.
Damn.
This was
that could have been a hit.
This was 4 years ago.
You drove the car to town, right?
Guess what movie it was?
What was it?
Take a guess.
Okay.
You close your mouth.
We said 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Baby Driver.
No.
Okay.
No, that was more than 3 years ago.
Okay, just fuck it. Fuck
Is it a Disney movie?
No.
Matrix.
No, we already know.
I don't know, dude. I just
wait. No, it was 3 years.
Oh, Fast and the Furious.
Black Panther.
No, more than 3 years ago.
It just came out. This was like 3-4 years ago.
It just came out?
Yeah.
Give me the actor's first
That's
name.
a lot of shit on HBO.
T. Damn.
T.
You want to take a stab at it?
Terrence Washington?
You probably know.
I got nothing.
Not Terrence Howard. That's
Terrence Howard.
That's Top Gun.
Top Gun.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, the Top Gun sequel.
Damn.
So Tom Cruise was like, I don't like this white car. Bring me a black one.
It might not even have been him.
Yeah.
It might have just been fucking someone's brother, uncle's nephew. That's like, I don't want this car, you know.
Damn.
But sometimes you do random shit like that. But you told me you ain't got to. You
don't know what it's for or who it's.
You flew me to go get a black car instead of a white one, but you feeding us Taco Bell. Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, man.
So now you just gotta answer how you got into filmmaking.
How I got into it? I went to school for it.
What school did you go to?
I went to UCSB. I went to Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
It was a great school. Honestly, I just worked on films. That's all I did.
Yeah.
I was there. I was working at Starbucks.
Yeah.
It was super cool because I got free drinks. I hooked people up. This motherfucker's so weird, bro. When I tell him,
Go ahead.
he would show up to like the counter and just stand there, and I'm like, meet me at the end where you drop off the drinks, and he'd be like, just standing there. I was like, Corday, get the fuck out of here. And then he'd just be like, caramel frappuccino. I was like, I know what you want, dude. You come here every fucking day.
I'm trying to do you a favor.
But sometimes I would try to go and pay, and then he's trying to like.
No, there'd be some
You
times
just trying to be honest. I feel.
Yeah.
I feel
he would. Your cheap ass is not trying to pay for shit. He's cheap as fuck. He was not trying to pay for shit. Okay. And there's the other times where I
can imagine it. Come on, man.
There's other times where I'm telling my friends, where I'm like, give me your card. And they're like, I thought it was free. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Give me your card. And then they'll be like,
Jesus, you're not street smart at all.
And all I'm doing is swiping it for like a
pretending that.
For letting them buy a cup for like 10 cents.
Yeah.
I'm just charging them 10 cents. Or like 50 cents for like a refill. But all my manager or the cameras want to see is a card swipe and me handing a receipt.
Yeah.
That's all they need to know.
Yeah.
Right? But I was like, Corday, give me your card. He's like, I thought it was free. I'm like, Corday, give me fucking like, just go to the drop-off counter. Just go to the drop-off.
But then sometimes, because he used to complain, he was like, all you ever do is come here, get a caramel frappuccino. Yo, basic ass, why don't you try something different? So Larry, I'll walk in there thinking, okay, what do I want different? He was like, I already know the fuck you want. I'm like, I'm trying to be different because you give me hella shit. Yeah. And he was like, holding my line. So then I would stay there and like not order nothing. And he was like, go the fuck in. And I'm like, I'm trying to be different this time. I think I want a mocha frappuccino instead, or whatever the fuck you be getting. I'm like, what's the shit you normally get? He was like, I already know what you want. I'm like, no, I'm trying something different. And then that's why we had this little back and forth like whisper argument shit.
Meanwhile, there's like 5, 8 people behind you. Like,
right? And a few
move it along.
And a few times he would ask for my card. I was like, I only got like a few times I had like $2 on my card one time. And
I'm
like,
overdrafted.
Yeah, basically, he's like, no, I'm just gonna charge. I was like, I only got $2 on that shit. He's like, and he'd be like, what the fuck? $2? I'm like, bro, it's been rough. Like, I'm just gonna charge you for a couple. Okay, cool. So that's why sometimes we get the little arguments. I'm like, bro, no, I'm broke right now. Like, I ain't even got. He's like, you ain't got $5? I'm like, no, I ain't got shit on there.
Why does he sound like Bernie Mac? You know what's funny? One of my boys saw the podcast and he's like, I've seen that guy before. Yeah. And I figured he's from Richmond. Like, oh, I told him he's in a movie. He's like, I think that's what I saw him in a movie. Yeah. It's like, what movie? He was like, he was in Life. Remember the big movie? And he was like, no way, is that him? Like, yeah, he was younger.
So many years ago.
Hilarious.
Hey, man, we got to have you back.
Now I want to talk movies. Come
no!
I'm just like, that's it.
We got time, do it. If we got time, do an extra part and do a Patreon part.
Oh, we could, but unfortunately the guest is on her way.
Okay.
But
once she gets here?
But 1:30.
What time is it?
What time is it?
Oh, it's 1:23. Will you do 10 minutes of 10, 15 minutes of Patreon?
Color people time.
Color people time. Yeah.
Exactly. 10 to 15 minutes of Patreon.
Patreon? We'll do it next time. No, for real. Next time it's gonna be all movies. We're not gonna talk about any of this.
Okay, I got one more story.
That means I gotta pick him up though, because if not, we'll see him the whole first time. Like he's like, motherfucker.
We're not gonna do this. Hey, you're the guy that does a weird start, and then say something off the wall.
But that shows you that I'm a viewer.
I love that.
Yeah. That's why I appreciate. Look, it's because you had my cousin Robin Lopez on here.
Yep.
Oh, that's your cousin?
That is my cousin, my blood cousin.
Oh shit, I thought he was Filipino.
Oh, because the Neo guy, the dude from.
I said that in the movie. I'm just on the episode with him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's my cousin. So it's like, my cousin. And you have my best friend on.
He's your best friend?
Yeah, boy. He's one of them.
Oh.
Hey.
Okay, my bad. Sorry.
Fucking look at me.
Okay, cool. My bad.
Look at me.
Hey, tell our listeners where they can find you. If you want them to contact you, I don't know.
Sure. I mean, you can hit me up. I'm always looking for new crew members to crew up with. Don't hit me up with no fucking scams or nothing. No fucking what is all these little fucking bullshit?
Crypto.
Don't hit me up with none of that
vote
shit.
for me or
but if you want to check out a film set, let me know. I'll be glad to bring you on. Just follow some COVID protocols. If you want to work on a film set, reach out to me. I can probably get you on a project or two. Just
Give me on as an extra, man.
You can do that shit yourself, but I'll let you know the process to do it. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, whatever, hit me up. Aslan Raider 23 on Instagram. The easiest way to find me, if you follow their Instagram, I'm one of the people that follows them. I'm one of the 530 viewers that follows them, so you can add me there. Easiest way, add me on Twitter, on Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever you feel fit.
Send him your podcast so he can critique it.
Send me your podcast. So come find me in the streets. Whatever it is, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for coming.
And,
thank you for risking, not sleeping and crashing to do this.
Thank you so much for coming.
For 30 views.
It was worth it.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for Corday for introducing us, even though I already knew him. But
it's cool. It's cool. Sorry.
Reintroductions are fine.
All right, that's been the Voice Party.
And we're out.
Peace.
That was great.